Hey, what's up? This is Derrick Pierce, and across the table is my man.
I am Kip DiBiase, the $1 Million Man.
But you're not.
Why not?
No.
Why not? I'm on my way.
You're Kip Thompson, the thousandaire.
I'm Kip DiBiase, the million. I'm a thousandaire right now. Yes, I am.
I'll give you the thousandaire.
I'm comfortable in the thousandaire.
I'll give you the dab on the thousandaire.
Appreciate that.
Okay, that's about it.
It ain't looking too shabby over here.
Yeah, you got enough for date night on a Thursday.
Date night on Thursday could be pretty cheap.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying you could win with an ice cream cone from McDonald's.
You got Thursday night money.
Thursday night money's good.
Yeah.
No lines on Thursday night.
Listen, we want to welcome you guys to the show, Scholar in the Center. As you can see in our wonderful backdrop right here that I had this made. This was us right here.
That's us.
I didn't actually make it, but I paid for it, so it's mine. Hey, listen, if women can claim fake hair and fake titties and fake asses as theirs, then I can claim this shit as mine.
Of course. The man with the check is usually the one that owns everything.
Yeah.
Usually. Just saying.
Speaking of checks. What an accidental segue.
Because I'm pretty good at that shit.
Well, I guess you're on your DiBiase status.
Yes.
You know, most people don't know who the fuck Ted DiBiase is.
He's the $1 Million Man. He has one of the most iconic laughs in all of wrestling, wrestling dumb.
He had.
He's now an evangelical Christian too, by the way.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
He needs to be an evangelical Christian.
Why? What happened?
All the shit that he did.
He was pretty cool though. Oh man, he did have a manservant though.
Yeah, of course
he did have a fucking slave. I'm not gonna front. Virgil used to make me a little uncomfortable. He had the little bow tie on.
I feel like Virgil.
Motherfuckers remember Virgil?
Yeah, I feel like Virgil was more his bodyguard.
He had a manservant, son. Any way you slice it, manservant.
Is that because DiBiase was white?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
And he had
so DiBiase was black and Virgil was white. That would have been a bodyguard?
Probably.
You're fucked up.
Probably.
You're fucked up.
Hey, I'm just saying. There's a historical precedence.
Listen, I want to jump right in. Damn, I never start the fucking time. Damn it. The fudging timer because I'm trying to be more YouTube friendly. So we can monetize better because apparently I say filth, flarn.
Filth, flarn, filth? Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to try and curtail that ish. Yeah, see, I did
I'm not doing that shit.
You messed up.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, you better get the end of Black History Month out of you.
Hey, everybody, we're running out of days now. Happy Black History Month. Go love some black people.
So I want to jump in. This is Kip's week with his topic, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you deliver it.
Which one are we talking about first?
Oh, come on, man.
Did I fuck that up?
Yeah, I just delivered you a nice handoff.
I fumble. I'm drawing a blank.
What are we talking about this week, dog?
Are we talking about the candidates?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we're talking about the Democratic candidates for president here, right?
Yeah. And why?
Well, because they just had the debate,
huge Democratic debate.
Huge debate, right? And there are some people that should be the front runners, and then some others that are almost like straw men. Like, there's no fucking way this person can be the president. No fucking way. I mean, I think that if we apply some logic, we can kind of figure out who's the best candidate and who's not. Right. And then, is it possible to unseat the incumbent? Is it possible to get 45's ass up out of there? I mean, realistically,
are we just gonna let this play out through the course of the conversation, or is that a question that needs to be answered?
No, that's a question that we're trying to say. We're trying to come to a conclusion.
Yeah, we're not gonna beat him.
No, we're not gonna beat him. Well, I mean, one of the reasons
we got 4 more years of Trump the oregano
of some shit, right?
Yeah.
One of the reasons why we talk about these things is kind of to bring some light.
Yeah.
To approach it from not such a heavy perspective.
You know, the funny thing for me, I get involved in these conversations on Facebook whenever I have time. Yesterday I didn't have time, but today I got time.
Today I got time,
cuz.
Coming from a white dude, that's pretty accurate. Today I got time, and he meant that shit.
Yeah, he was with it. But so when I get on those kicks and I notice that it almost seems that in today's day and age, Republicans, and I use this term loosely, and Democrats, use the term loosely, have almost become so radicalized, right?
Right.
It's now just a fucking meme fest.
True.
It's every Democrat is a bitch ass socialist that doesn't want guns and doesn't want whatever the next thing is, and every Republican has got to be a stuffy corporate suit or a major redneck
or what is it, the evangelical conservative Christian, right?
Right. Always pro-life, always pro-gun, everything. And so it's this division. They've both sides have been able to actually effectively separate us onto these literal literal blue and red teams.
Right. But the problem is
the
the blue and the red teams, that it's not really realistic. Like,
no.
What happens when he makes blue and red? What color is that?
Green.
Purple. You
Blue
colorblind motherfucker.
Do they make purple?
Blue and red will make a hue and some type of purple. Okay, listen. My point is, most people, most of you motherfuckers is purple. Most of you motherfuckers is not. See,
okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah, see that?
I got you love on that.
Give me some love, right? Because most of you people are neither hard blue or hard red, right? And what ends up happening is that these, the parties kind of pitch themselves and endure themselves to your sensibilities, of course, right? Because we have Bernie Sanders,
right?
We have Bernie, right? Bernie's like 105.
First off,
okay,
Bernie is like 78.
78 is old in the
Trump
motherfucker.
Is 75.
That's old as shit too. Look, man.
So why do you everybody look at Trump as like he's like a spring chicken?
He's not, but we're talking 78 years
Bernie's
old.
Like a crispy nugget.
78 years old. Listen, man, the average president is going to run for 8 years, right? That means this motherfucker's going to be 86 when this shit is over.
Who cares?
Look,
I don't need him to do backflips.
That's a half hour away from having tea with Jesus. Yes or no?
No, I have a grandmother that's completely coherent and she's 90.
Oh shit,
Stay trucking, homie.
Is she running for president?
No meds, she could be.
She should be. I'm just saying.
The only thing she do is fall asleep in some cabinet meetings.
So if we're talking about Bernie, correct? Yeah. I think that one of the most important points about Bernie is his economic plans, right?
You know what? Let's start at the bottom of the pile.
Start at the bottom of the pile.
Because Bernie obviously is the leader right now, whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
Whether we like it.
Yeah. Well, see, where we go with my boy Andrew.
Yeah, let's go with Andrew Yang.
Until you said something about Andrew, I didn't really know shit about Andrew until I looked up my boy Andrew Yang. Right.
So what did you find out about Andrew Yang?
You said that Andrew wants to give every American household $1,000.
I believe that's it. It's either every American $1,000 or every American household.
There's gonna be some new Jordans in the hood.
Probably, but it's not just $1,000.
Right.
I believe it's supposed to be $1,000 a month, like basically like added,
like a living wage.
Right.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, like if we're talking about a more equal distribution of wealth in this country, it's not like we don't have the money to do those things. It's not like we don't have the resources to do those things. But how are they? What they're not telling us is what is the perspective or the projected manifestations of this. So what? Yeah, okay, you give motherfuckers $1,000 a month. What does that even mean? How is that going to boost our economy? Like what are you? How is it going to see social ramifications of that?
Hypothetically, it's supposed to boost your spending dollars.
Right. Which is,
So basically, we give you $1,000, you give us back $1,000.
Right. Well. So think about a place like Los Angeles, right? Where $1,000 doesn't go very far.
Hell no.
Right? You can't rent a closet in Los Angeles for $1,000 a month. You cannot, right? We're talking about a studio apartment in downtown Los Angeles that costs about $2,400 a month.
Even in San Fernando Valley, you can't find a studio apartment for less than I think
$2,400 in Georgia is a brand new house with 4 bedrooms and a half an acre of land and motherfucking deers eating out your shit and stuff.
Texas too. Texas is a quality house. Like I mean, big time is $500,000. Big time.
Half $500K.
Oh, man. You get literally whatever you want.
Man, $500K is dirt cheap. You can't buy shit. You can't buy a condo in Los Angeles for $500K. Barely. It'll be like 750 square feet.
I've gone through it recently, and I can tell you that 500 gets you in the hood.
Yeah, you be in the hood, definitely.
Which is pretty fucking crazy, right?
Yeah,
I have a $500,000 ghetto hood spot.
But I mean, people come to Los Angeles because it's sexy, right? Because it's attractive, right? Like we attract people from all over the world, and then they get here and I want to be an actress. I want to be a model, and then you'll ask work at Denny's waiting motherfucking tables with a regular job.
And an extra $1,000 from Andrew Yang.
Yeah, so stay your motherfucking ass home because the shit ain't gonna work.
So here's the deal with Andrew. I was watching a quick segment with him on one of the shows that I watch, and most people don't know who Andrew Yang is.
I had no idea who Andrew Yang was.
And most Asians, and I use the term very broadly. I didn't say ornamentals.
Right. Ornamentals?
I don't want to say oriental. That's pretty rude.
So you make up the word ornamentals.
No. Yeah.
We're gonna invent some racism on the show.
People from the Orient.
Okay, all right, yes, all right, Asian.
I've never seen the Orient on a map anywhere though.
I think it's an archaic term. I don't think we say Oriental anymore.
Or racist?
Archaic. No, a little bit of both. It's like calling a black person colored. Like, motherfucker, what? Like calling a little person the M word. I don't feel comfortable. Muscular. There we go. Y'all know the M word. I ain't saying that shit. I don't want to get
Andrew
kicked
was
in the kneecap.
Andrew. Now, first off, Andrew's I believe he's a billionaire.
Oh, word. Good for him.
Or if not, he's an extremely successful businessman. He might just be a millionaire. But basically, dude's got his own money.
Right.
I believe he's a tech guy.
Okay.
And I'm not even trying to be, stereotypically bigoted because he's Asian and he's a tech guy.
We're going to say he's good at math and he had real high SAT scores. Is that where we're going with this shit?
I don't know. I just know he's a tech guy.
I'm just saying, hey, good for Andrew. Is America ready for an Asian president? Come on now.
I can't.
Well, is America ready
so the
for
point is
an Asian president?
Most people did not know who Andrew Yang was when they were in the street. The other thing is, what Andrew was saying is that because most people are first or second generation transplants from their most immediate countries, that they typically don't vote, meaning most Asians don't vote.
Oh, shit.
Therefore, not really in a position to support an Asian sponsor.
But this is where we run into a problem because like the Asian population in the United States is very small and they
growing exponentially every year. It
absolutely is growing exponentially every year. But if we're talking about percentages, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 7%. If I'm not mistaken, if we're talking about all the countries, all the states, collectively, 7% of the motherfuckers in America are Asian. That's teeny tiny, and that's just like black people.
How many nail salons is that
in Los Angeles? That's one on every corner.
That's mostly Vietnamese.
You ladies like to get your nails done, right? Yeah. Look, hey, you can't say that. You know what? I had to address this with my students, right? Because what
am I not allowed to say now?
No. So what happens is my little brown kids, right? Little brown kids, catch-all term, brown kids, right? We talked about who's El Salvadorian and who's from Honduras and who's from Mexico, right? And my students will raise their hands, right? Yeah. And I said, see, it's not right to call all Latinos in Los Angeles Mexican. And they'd be like, no, Mr. Thompson, that's racist. I said, but y'all say every Asian person is Chinese.
I'll do you one better.
Do me one better.
Every white person is just white.
True. White is a catch-all term. That's just facts, though.
So guess what?
What?
When we're on the West Coast, every Latin person's Mexican.
Word.
And because every white person's fucking white.
Yeah, I know, but we don't have a white designation. You're not like European American. You're just American, right?
Well,
it's not like German American.
We don't need that designation because we basically own the country.
See?
And I get it. And I'm being hypocritical about the whole thing and I'm, making a point. But I always think that it's important if you can to identify. But let's just be fair. I can't tell the difference if you're from fucking Honduras or if you're from Guate or if you're from Mexico. I don't know.
Right.
I can't fucking tell.
Right.
Until I hear you speak.
Until you start talking.
And then I hear a couple ways. And then all of a sudden I know you're Mexican.
We had the Iconio conversation, didn't we? Didn't we have the Iconio conversation last week?
Yeah.
Iconio. I was missing that shit, but now I get it.
Right. So if you listen hard enough, you'll hear some people say Cerote and be like, oh, Salvi.
Oh, you're from El Salvador. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get back to Andrew.
That and a pupusa.
Is it possible? Pupusas are delicious.
Dope.
Right? Bring your food, motherfuckers.
Dope.
When you come to this country, bring your culture. I want the music. I want the dance. I want all the fresh clothes. Bring something to eat too.
Yeah. So listen, Andrew's not a fucking factor. Move on.
All right. So next, who's up next? From the bottom up, who is
it? Buttigieg?
Nah, we're gonna get to him because he's actually number 3.
Oh, is he number 3?
Yeah, he's number 3.
Oh, shit.
Actually, no. Buttigieg is number 2. Bernie's number 1. I want to go to Bloomberg. Michael, Mr. Stop and Frisk Bloomberg. Michael harassed a black person in New York City Bloomberg.
Michael, I got more money than everybody on this panel.
I got more money than Donald Trump Bloomberg. Michael, Mr. Make the lady employees sign an NDA so they can't talk about the sexual harassment Bloomberg.
Sounds like a smart guy.
It sounds like a smart guy. It does. But what are we going to do? Trade one misogynistic, disenfranchised, unconnected billionaire for another one?
Sure,
that sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Well, it's either get a new one or keep the one we got.
True. Yeah, we gotta get a new one. But I'm like, I don't know if
Bloomberg's not gonna win.
There's no fucking way that guy can win.
What's he's 650 million in already? Something like that?
God, yo, can I borrow $1, Mr. Bloomberg? I don't know.
Now you want $1 from the racist.
I need $1. Dollar is what I need.
Oh my
That's
God.
all I need. Just, let me go ahead and hold something. He's a billionaire, son. Who we have next? All right.
Go ahead.
Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah. I like Elizabeth Warren.
Did you see the debate? She was stir-frying Bloomberg. She did not let him off the hook for anything.
She's not one I would fuck with on a panel. Like, she's not a joke.
She was very articulate, very strong. Like, the strength that she projected was something I admired. I was like, oh, shit. She had this this aura that I'm not gonna take no shit from you, Mr. Billionaire. And I was like, huh, all right.
She's fried up many of people in front of the Senate hearings and things of that nature.
Yeah, it was really interesting because like when we start thinking about what the presidential archetype is, like, you know, if we were to go back to Barack Obama, it kind of deconstructs a lot of those notions of what we think the president looks like or who the president is, and so on and so forth. Like, you know, Barack Obama's kind of a light-skinned brother, but his wife was a sister all day. Michelle is, you know.
You see all the heat that she's getting because at one point in time, and this will set you up for the other thing you want to talk about, that one point in time when she was like saying how good of a person Harvey Weinstein was.
Oh man, fucking Harvey. Fuck Harvey. That dude's going to jail.
Why is it that anytime you may have supported or befriended or been acquainted with somebody that did some dumb sideways shit, all of a sudden you're the fucked up one?
And the worst part is that the stuff that he was doing wasn't necessarily, it's not like something that everybody would know. And a lot of times when you have people that are in the public eye, they play nice.
Of course.
They play nice with each other, right? And then it comes back that all of the skeletons come out the closet, and then someone's going to connect the dots like, oh shit, you said this guy was cool when he was kicking puppies. It's like, wait, motherfucker, I didn't know this motherfucker. I didn't see him kick a fucking puppy. Yeah. Like, it's not my fault that he's a fucking puppy kicker. You know what I mean?
So let's just get into the real battle, which is hypothetically speaking, top three is going to be
top three are
Biden, Buttigieg,
Joe Biden, Buttigieg, and Bernie Sanders. Right. Let's start with Joe. Okay. Listen,
if Joe would just shut up, he'd have a better chance.
You know what it is with Joe, once again, like making another reference back to, you know, what you just brought up about people being accountable for what they said. And you actually said that shit because you quoted Dave Chappelle in an earlier episode, right? Like how often are we going to hold these people accountable for something that they said years ago? Because I'm talking about the 1994 Law Enforcement Act. That's what I'm talking about, right?
You're talking 25 years ago.
25 years ago. And I think that is different for a celebrity versus a politician, right? I mean, all human beings grow and all human beings develop and they can change their minds, but politics is a different thing, right?
You think so?
Yeah, because
but didn't they support the initiative? Was the I forget, you know the name of it, but it's about the difference between cocaine and crack and how the laws work with each one.
Yeah, right. Because if you for the same amount of back in the 80s, during the whole Reaganomics, Ronald Reagan was the devil, by the way, but during the whole Reaganomics period, the punishment for the same amount of powder cocaine and the punishment for the same amount of crack cocaine, which is chemically the same fucking thing, was a lot harder and a lot harsher for those
because crack was the inner city
problem. Right. So what happens in 1994 is that the law enforcement initiative is a runoff of the other laws that were passed earlier, right? Because what we have are like a criminal boom, especially in Los Angeles. Especially 94, the gangs was popping out here.
But what was going on at that time when those laws came out?
Well, what was
Miami, baby?
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, this is where we get a lot of those drug kingpin like legends. Like we're talking about Freeway Ricky Ross. We're talking about Griselda Blanco. We're talking about these people that made billions, maybe not billions, but millions of dollars. Yeah, some of them money. El Chapo. Before El Chapo, there was Pablo Escobar. Right. Pablo had a fucking submarine. Pablo
had nowhere else to put his goddamn money.
Pablo had brought hippopotamuses.
Tigers. And
how the fuck you buy a hippo? You got money to buy hippopotamuses? That's a whole other level right there.
So Biden was attached to something. But see, I'm not even really tripping on that. Do I think it was a good thing for him and Bernie to support that initiative? Yes. At the time, yes. Well, you didn't know any better. There were no laws on the books for that.
Right. I think what happens is when you watch that Senate speech that Biden gave, he comes off as being really insensitive because what happens is that law was an attempt to kind of clean up a problem that was governmentally created.
Right.
But the insensitivity is that who does this law affect? Like there's another way. There should be another political means of approaching these problems besides being a big fucking hammer. And realistically, this person that didn't give a fuck really about what was happening 25 years ago is going to be the person, the commander-in-chief of the country. Back to the original question, how long do we hold these people accountable? And do we do it differently for politicians?
I think in the future, every office should have term limits.
Oh, of course.
And
and
they don't.
That's kind of one of the problems, though, right? Like these motherfuckers have these careers that last 50 and 60 years. Like Biden was an old motherfucker in 1994. Like, yo, listen, Bernie Sanders is like 107. Son.
Man, you better leave my boy Bernie alone.
My man Bernie is like 109 years old.
Listen,
Bernie is 5 minutes away from playing video games with Jesus. I'm telling you the truth.
Talk about the non-cisgendered male in the mix.
Oh, that's right. My man Peter Buttigieg.
I think I said that right.
Pete. My boy Pete.
Buttigieg.
I think that dude, it's impossible for that guy to be president.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Buttigieg.
Buttigieg. Yeah, booty.
I knew he was going to say big. Pete Booty. How did I know there was going to be a booty joke for the gay guy?
Because I'm a fucking 12-year-old.
Yes, I was doing my best not to say that. But yeah, Pete Booty, right?
Listen, I like a lot of things he says.
Oh yeah, he's a brilliant guy, right? And I just
his city does well.
His city does really well, but much like my boy Andrew Yang, is America ready for an openly gay president?
The thing that I keep hearing, thing I keep reading about on wonderful news factoids like Facebook. Oh my God. Is like
Facebook.
The last thing I need to see is the first husband, the first man of the White House, and then the president kissing another man. I'm like, that's what you're worried about?
Yeah, it's like, well, the thing is that what are these ideals good for? Like, I mean, if we're really going to talk about it, like, what are these ideals really useful for? Like, so fucking what that he has a husband? Who gives a fuck? Like, what does it have to do with public policy? Like, I understand that individuals are worried about influence, right? Like, when we're talking about influence and we're talking about like sexuality, I can't avoid what Little Boosie said about Dwayne Wade's son. Did you see that shit?
I know what's going on with the son. I didn't see what Boosie said.
Boosie was like, no, if I repeat that shit, we're going to get demonetized. Go look up what Little Boosie said. But I mean, I can actually appreciate the fact that Boosie's being honest. I can actually appreciate the fact that he's telling his perspective, his truth, and not really worried about the backlash, even though there's a huge amount of backlash because, Dwayne Wade's son has identified himself as a female and he's trying to transition. And everything that I've read says that when individuals transgender, it's better to start before puberty.
Yeah, but now you're mixing. I mean, this is a whole other.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. But we're talking about is the perspective of how gay people are perceived in this country, because we're talking about a possible gay president.
I feel that
like
part.
That dude can never be president because America's not ready. That's like asking a dolphin to fucking play the piano. Like no, man. It's like asking a dolphin to climb a fucking tree. No,
it's a fish.
A fish. Exactly. He can't climb a tree, bro.
Dolphin's a mammal.
He's a mammal. Okay,
Dolphin is a mammal. Yes.
He breathes oxygen. That's right.
Very good.
So he might be able to climb the tree then.
Once again, scholar, sinner.
Yeah. Right. All right.
In case you fucking forgot who's supposed to be who. Jesus.
I am the scholar.
That was not apparent.
No?
Not a second ago.
I'll be trying though, y'all.
Let's just go on and get to the man of the hour because we're about to talk about Bernie. Buttigieg is not going to win either.
There's no way. Even though he's a brilliant guy, no fucking way.
I think it's going to be not a toss-up, but I think the fight is between maybe Warren, and then Biden and Bernie.
And then Biden and Bernie. I think Biden. First of all, this should have been Biden's fight to lose, man. How the fuck
was his fight to lose?
Fuck this up
because he doesn't know when to shut the fuck up.
How did he fuck this up? This should have been a layup. Like, who misses layups?
That's when you just turned into the strong silent type.
Yes.
Like stop talking,
dude. Once we were talking about 45, right,
oh,
and we were talking about 45 and how like his public perception and how his popularity is in many places falling and in other places it's growing, right?
Sure.
And I feel like the reason why he has such a huge swing is because he talks too much, right? If you look at, he talks way too fucking much.
He talks a lot.
He's on Twitter. Listen, if he just shut the fuck up, I think that if he didn't just keep talking about how fucking wonderful he was. I think that people's public opinion of this guy would be a lot different. It would be a lot different. This dude has put his foot in his mouth and his ass at the same time over and over and over again.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
So
Bernie. So
go on and give me your why you don't like Bernie.
Well, no, it's not that I don't like Bernie.
Yeah, you do.
I like Bernie.
I mean, like Bernie like an old next door neighbor.
I mean, look,
you don't like Bernie for president.
Bernie supported that 1994 crime shit, but to Bernie's defense, he actually came out and was like, "Yo, I fucked up." Well,
yeah, of course he did.
I mean, Michael Bloomberg said he fucked up about stop and frisk also, but it was a disingenuous apology. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. You just did that shit. But What I really like about Bernie is this economic plan about the whole democratic socialism thing.
Right.
Bernie's about spreading our wealth a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like these types of things are about
But a lot of people
empowerment.
don't feel that you should be able to redistribute the wealth.
Yeah, but we're talking about the quality of life on the greatest country on earth. Like if we're talking about these American ideals, right? Then in order to maintain and create these ideals, it's going to cost money. We can't maintain ideals on fucking hope. That doesn't work, right? Because there's a lot of people that just flat out don't make enough and they bust their ass every single day.
Right.
2 and 3 jobs and all that other shit.
So here's the biggest thing is everybody who's not at least a Democrat and most likely not a Bernie supporter, they all say, Bernie's just about socialism. It's a proven fail from inception.
Right.
And also it's just straight up communism fueled by Marxism. Because they read a couple of memes.
Right.
But the actual definition of socialism is government owns most of the major industries, and this is an extreme system that seems to fail, which is true.
Right.
But what
Socialism on paper sounds beautiful though. The more you
read the whole thing.
Right.
I watched a whole thing on it with Chomsky.
I took some classes.
Norm Chomsky has a very good.
Yeah.
He's a little crazy, but he makes a lot of sense.
Chomsky is a spin-off of Marxism, but
I know. But what Bernie's talking about is democratic socialism.
Right. What we're talking
which
about
is a big difference.
It's a huge difference. What we're talking about is
most major industries are privately owned, which is capitalism.
Right.
So it's just capitalism.
It's like a hybrid.
Right. And it's capitalism with a lot of oversight.
Right. But this type of empowerment will remanifest itself in the communities, like at the school levels and at the law enforcement levels and at the social services levels, because a lot of these like social, how do I say, like archetypes or these social, very, very important social pillars are underfunded, and there are things that are just missing. So if we could just spread the wealth a little bit more, education would get better. Like,
well, you would hope.
Well, maybe I make a little bit more money. I'm saying shit. They don't pay me enough.
I'm sorry, don't you get off like 3 months a year?
Hey, we're not talking about time off. We're talking about time on the clock. I need more while I'm on the clock.
Yeah, but you don't have to get up until like.
Listen, what?
7?
Ladies and gentlemen, please leave a comment if you believe that teachers need to make more money.
I didn't say they don't need to make more money. Okay. I'm just saying, you guys do have some decent perks. Yeah. I'm not saying you're not worth more. You are.
No, I work for the second largest school district in the country, right? And I say that teachers are broke because they're fucking lazy. Like, that's not, all right, I don't want to sound insensitive, but
what a dick.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. No, but there's always overtime. Like, we only work 8 months out of the year, and then I'm chilling, playing video games, riding a bike with you.
Okay, so you just basically made my case for that.
But when we're talking about education for education, comparably educated professionals make more than I do.
Here's my thought process when people talk about Bernie in relation to his age.
Okay, Bernie's 115
because some
years old.
People are fucking practicing ageism, punk asses.
I'm practicing ageism all day.
Listen. At what point in time do I need Bernie to be physically adept to what? Hold an M16? I don't need this fool to shoot shit.
That's a good point.
And most every other culture, and in this room, we're pretty represented across the board, right? We are.
Age-wise?
No, I said culture.
Okay,
come on.
Cool. Yeah,
Watch the fucking cues, man.
I'm with you.
Okay. We're pretty diverse in this room, right?
Yeah.
And I would say that in pretty much every culture, especially the ones in this room, that we all pay homage to the olders. The older
there's
people
a
in our
certain amount
families,
of wisdom.
The seniors, right?
Absolutely.
And they're not just seniors because we got to take care of them. They're the ones that teach you life lessons.
True.
Because they're the ones that have been through everything. So why the fuck do I need Bernie to run 1.5 miles? I don't.
No.
I just need him to be cognizant, in touch with reality, and coherent.
Right, because the office of president is hard. The office of president is a difficult challenge.
So he lasts for 4 years and he dies.
He lasts for 4 years. And he has an expiration date like the milk at the fucking supermarket. Is that what we're talking about?
I'm just saying.
Look, do you remember Barack Obama when he first got into office? His hair was black. He was, spry and full of energy. By the time that shit was over, he was like, "Look, motherfuckers, okay, I'm about done with this bitch. I'm done. Okay, I'm out."
But here's the difference. Bernie's been training for this.
I get you, but why? I believe that, in my opinion, like I said, we're talking about ageism. I'm not discrediting the wisdom that comes with age and the wisdom that comes with experience.
People don't think he handled the office because of his age. And I'm telling you, the dude is a career politician, which is ironic that somebody else says something like that. He's a career politician. Why do we want him for president? I'm sorry, are you fucking dense?
True. I mean,
would I want a doctor who's not a career doctor?
Yeah. You want the doctors with the high score, not the motherfucker that just got out of college.
I don't want a brand new teacher. I want a teacher with seniority
with some
and
mileage,
some stripes on.
Right,
them.
But see what ends up happening from my perspective, right? Especially since when he's a baby boomer, right? And I don't want to sit here and shit on the baby boomers, right?
But you're going to.
But I'm absolutely going to shit on the baby boomers, right? Because like if you think about it, the generational gap between who the baby boomers are and who's going to become powerful in the next 5 to 10 to 15 years by the end of his term is immense. And for me, I feel like haven't seen any of these old people endure themselves to those 40-year-olds that are going to become 50-year-olds and those 50-year-olds that are going to become 60-year-olds.
But Bernie is the most progressive one, so wouldn't it make sense that he would be the one that's most in touch? He has the best numbers out of all young people.
That's true. Now, so if we go back to holding these individuals accountable for their growth, right? And when they're talking about the office of president, in my personal opinion, them flaunting their growth and showing how they've changed and how they've become was something that should, be a selling point for their candidacy of president. Like, look, I started here and these are the things that I've learned and this is where I've come. And this is why I like Bernie's economic plan about the democratic socialism.
Right.
Because it's like, look, I don't watch a whole bunch of shit because I'm 117. I keep changing his age, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's getting older.
Yeah. Because I'm 125, I done seen everything. So let's try this shit because it might work. And that's my old man voice, right? Because I swear to God, man, look, he's what you said, 78?
I believe he's 78 or 79.
Good Lord. Okay, so let's go to any convalescent home, right?
Listen,
right.
I gotta
find a 78-year-old fucking raisin and say, all right, look, Mr.
Why
Raisin.
Why gotta be a raisin?
Because 78-year-old motherfuckers look like raisins.
Stop it. One of my really good friends from my gym, this dude's name is Stan. Stan is a beast, and he's like 71, 72.
Oh, word? Stan's getting in?
Okay. On some swole status. So be easy, because you might catch an ass whooping from an AARP card holder.
Word. He might have been in World War II. That motherfucker might have a little cell shock. You know what I'm saying?
He might.
Listen, he was in.
If I had no other reason, number one, I like his medicine for all because Medicare for all because I think that it needs to be changed.
Right.
I don't agree with the argument that privatizing medicine in general is going to keep prices low. They're not fucking low now. They've never been low. No. So I don't understand that argument at all. But if I had one reason to vote for Bernie and one reason only, I'll tell you the exact reason.
Give us the reason.
He's got something that there's not a candidate in the last probably 20 years has had.
And that is?
That fool will go to jail for what he believes.
Oh, shit. Huh.
That fool will go to jail
for what he believes in.
Because he was the one standing up for equal rights for everybody way back when. And they was like, listen, white dude, if you don't get your Jewish ass up, we're going to arrest you. He was like, I guess we're going to jail.
Is America ready for a Jewish president?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why not? We've been fucking sucking that Israeli dick for how long?
Oh, shit. Ooh,
I'm sorry. Am I wrong? I'm wrong. I must be wrong. I must be wrong.
We are in Hollywood now.
I must be wrong.
Ooh, that was rough.
It is what it is. We do business with them. They do business with us.
Listen, in the comments, y'all, please pick your candidate. I mean, it's always, look, iron sharpens iron, Bible verse. Iron sharpens iron. Please pick your candidate. Let us know who you're thinking about. Who do you like?
In all fairness, we did Democrats. We have to do Republicans.
Okay.
Wait.
Go and give me something then.
Trump.
It's
that's it. Okay, that part's over. So because we can move the fuck on. Because there's nobody else.
To unseat an incumbent president is something really, 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 really difficult to do.
No one else that do they even have anybody else that's running?
No,
do they just got a target?
No, there's no one. It's against the policy. It's against the. You can't have somebody run against him. He's already the champion. Why are you gonna have somebody compete against him? He's already winning for your team. Like, no, man.
I hear you.
No.
Yeah. So the short version is just get ready for 4 more years of stupidity.
4 more years of just weird shit. Of Twitter. Yeah. Of this motherfucker patting himself on the back, talking about, how great he is.
Buy stock in Twitter.
Buy stock in Twitter. Is it publicly traded?
No, it's not. It's a privately held company. Damn. And I don't, they did sell. Snapchat didn't sell. That's who didn't sell.
Snapchat didn't sell. But Google owns all that shit.
No. Snapchat's owned by the original creator.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. They said they offered him shit ton of money
Hell
too.
yeah,
He was like,
fuck y'all.
Suck it. Yeah. So listen, there's no real easy transition. We just want to go ahead and get into the sports because we had a couple things happen this week and over last weekend.
Right.
One of them was the Kobe Bryant tribute.
The Kobe Bryant Memorial.
Yes,
oh my
memorial.
goodness. So
it was really good.
So I didn't dive all the way into that. Right?
I listened to Jordan and I listened then
to
Shaq.
Yeah, I listened to Jordan and I listened to Shaq, but I saw the highlights of Jordan and Shaq.
Right.
I'm like, I guess I'm so super sensitive, and Kobe Bryant meant so much to so many, and it's like it's interesting to watch people come together over tragedy. Right?
Yeah, well, tragedy always brings people together.
Yeah, but it would be nice if we could just come together over some cool shit. Something that's good. I know, man. That part is sad, right? But seeing Michael Jordan crying was kind of touching. Seeing
he's always crying.
Yeah, no, the crying Jordan face is a meme.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was like real live in person crying Jordan face, but this time it was different.
I know.
I was like, damn, Mike. Damn. Seeing Shaq trying to make a little light and give some insight into who Kobe Bryant was and making jokes was kind of cool.
Nice.
What do you think about Vanessa not inviting Kobe's parents to the memorial?
I don't know a ton of the history with the family stuff. I do know that there was a huge divide between Kobe's immediate family, aka his wife, children, and himself, and the rest of the family.
Yeah.
I know there was a big divide. They didn't like the fact that he was marrying her and some other things of that nature.
Right.
And so I obviously that had something to do with it. But my comment and my thought was, so this is something that's trending, right? Mm-hmm. It's a big deal, you know. It doesn't matter, you know, what Jay was telling us, that Snoop was like, it don't matter, you gotta, like, you know, include the parents and all this kind of shit. Now, I would say that's the smart thing to do too.
Right.
Smart thing.
Right.
But why in the fuck would I include somebody that has never included me?
That's true.
Because in death now I owe them something?
Yeah, I mean, I think what happens is that when the opportunity to rise to the higher plateau arrives, people are disappointed when they don't see what they would want to happen. Right? She doesn't have an obligation to do shit.
No.
Right?
And
because she doesn't do it, now people are talking about it. It's like, look, shut the fuck up. Like,
well, and here's where I kind of said that I had a thought about it. A long time ago, I had a very, very close friend of mine that died. And he was well known, and the girl that I was dating at the time, at one point in time, was very close with him too, and hadn't spoken to her in many, many years. And actually, when I started dating her, he's like, "You know that girl's a real bitch, right?
Oh,
like,
shit.
I don't like her.
Right.
Just don't invite her out with us, so on and so on, right?" And I was like, "All right, Ian, no problem, man. Like, I'll keep it, keep it separate." And he was like, "I really can't stand her. I think she's a horrible person." And then he passes away. Now all of a sudden, she's over here jaw-jacking like, "Oh my God, we were such close friends." And we were all
I hate
this stuff.
that shit.
And I'm like, bitch, he didn't even fucking like you.
I hate that
shit. Like, he told me face to face, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
And so, but now she's at the funeral and talking. And I'm like, if he were here, he would tell you, shut up.
Yeah, it was because, like, misery becomes, like, capital. Right. Like, because I'm so miserable, I can kind of,
I was close to the person that's no longer here.
Yeah, so, like, pity me because I'm so broken. Like, motherfucker, he wasn't even thinking about me when I was here. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't want to, like, to stretch or to impose any of these ideas onto the Bryant family, but at the end of the day, we don't have enough information for the decision why Vanessa made what she did.
The bottom line
I think
is
that her being, a mom of a widow. Right. Her being a fucking widow is something very heavy, and people should kind of lighten up about criticizing her because, like,
she dealt with a lot, and the same thing with parents losing a child. But I guess, hey, we all make choices.
We all make some motherfucking choices.
And if they made the choice not to accept his choice, then I guess they have to deal with the outcome of that too.
Listen, man, you can't throw a pebble into a fucking pond and not expect ripples. Waves. Yeah, there's going to be some ripple effects. There's going to be ripple action.
Speaking of ripples. Wilder. Fury.
Oh, my goodness.
How much shit was Wilder talking prior to the fight?
Listen.
We're talking about Deontay Wilder and Tyson
Fury. Listen, if you saw the fight, the first fight, Deontay lost that fight. Like, on the cards.
He got a solid KO that probably should have been counted out.
The first fight, right. Because Fury was out on his feet. But he had 2 knockdowns.
But
so they
up
called
until
it a
that
draw.
point, Fury was winning.
Right. So I heard, he's a trainer. First of all, when it comes to boxing, I am an armchair aficionado. Okay. When it comes to any of these combat sports, if some shit pop off, I'm hiding behind the white dude that knows how to do the jumping, spinning, twisting, heel kick shit. That's him. That's that guy.
I got got a gun.
That guy. And he got a gun and a knife. So I'm behind him. Here's the point.
You have to remind me to tell you the story about a gun and a knife from the other night too, by the way.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
See, that's why I stay my ass at home, because
it's a very white story.
Oh, right, cool.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Go ahead. So anyway, Wilder.
What's the he's a world-renowned boxing trainer. Like, he's
Freddie Roach?
Not Freddie Roach, the other guy. Well, it doesn't matter.
Buddy McGirt?
Damn it, man, not Buddy. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, go on.
He was talking about how Deontay is a puncher and not a boxer.
True.
Right?
Very true.
How Deontay knows how to fight, but he doesn't know how to box.
He's a knockout artist.
And he said that Deontay has what's called the great eraser, that right hand, right? Sure. He can get outboxed, but that damn right hand is a fucking tornado, is a hurricane. And when you have these punchers, what Fury did is he closed the distance. What Fury did is that he was too close to him, and he leaned. Listen, Tyson Fury weighed 273 fucking pounds, and he's 6'9",
yeah.
Bro. You know that the heavyweights has the biggest disparity when it comes to like weight.
Well, you know he had to cut weight to make weight.
That's fucking ridiculous. 273 pounds of human being.
He had to cut to make heavyweight.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Because what was it? Deontay he's 6'7", he's a big dude, but he was only 230 pounds.
That's skinny.
Yeah, that's skinny, right? And if you watch the fight, Fury is leaning on him like, you won't carry these 270 pounds.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He just got outboxed and he got his ass handed to him.
I'll wrap it up with this real quick thing about my opinion, the difference between Wilder and Fury, and why I don't think Wilder will ever beat Fury. Mm-hmm. They have two different mindsets. Wilder is a prize fighter. Okay. Fury has been battling things like depression, and hardships through his whole life. And I'm not saying that Wilder had it easy.
Okay.
I don't know his background.
Okay.
But Wilder is fighting for a check, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. He's not fighting for legacy, and he's not fighting to keep himself in the right frame of mind where he doesn't kill himself. If you listen to Fury's interviews that he's had, he has now said, I will stay boxing for the rest of my life. Whether I'm prize fighting or not is irrelevant.
Right.
This is what keeps me sane. This is what keeps me from wanting to die.
Right.
So he's on a whole other plane. He's doing this for his life, not for his livelihood.
Right.
Wilder is a prize fighter.
Yeah.
And one day he'll retire and do something else.
But Fury is gonna.
He will stay boxing forever.
Listen, we always have to compare the heavyweight champion, right? Because when the boxing heavyweights is not interesting, nobody gives a fuck about boxing. Okay, like I know, like every once in a while we get Floyd Mayweather come out of retirement and Pacquiao do some shit, but for the most part, Canelo Alvarez, like there's a handful of dudes, but when the heavyweights are not relevant, nobody really gives a flying fuck about boxing. So here's the point. Mike Tyson would have murked both of these motherfuckers.
I think you're stretching.
What? When you watch...
I only say that because Tyson never fought somebody the style and size that Fury is. I'm not saying he couldn't beat him.
He fought big ass Razor Ruddock. He fought a lot of
Razor
big,
Ruddock is not
massive
even
motherfuckers.
Close. Ruddock is not even close to the boxer that Fury is.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that Tyson couldn't beat him.
Right.
I'm saying you don't have a comparable. The dude is
6'9", 273 fucking pounds.
And he can box.
Yes, and he can box. So
and he's just starting. He's really not hit his full stride yet.
So when we talked about what Deontay Wilder did is that when you rewatch that fight, he had little to no head movement. He was there to be hit. And if you think about people that were tacticians like Evander Holyfield, these heavyweight guys that were...
Evander Holyfield was never epic to me. He was I'm sorry, dude. He was a good, solid... He was above a journeyman. He was a good, solid fighter. But he didn't... What did he do against Tyson? Tyson in his prime.
He was Tyson in his prime, right? Okay. But if you look at
nobody was going to beat Tyson in their prime,
right?
But then again, he never had somebody Fury size,
right? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens because the next fight is Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, which is a heavy puncher,
a heavy puncher. But I still think that size.
But Joshua got slept.
He did. He got. What was my man's name? Garcia, right? Ortiz. Yeah, he beat him the second time around. Now.
Oh, decidedly.
He beat him the second time. Yeah,
but just goes to show you.
Right.
He got a chin that could be a little suspect.
In when it comes to boxing, when it comes to this big, massive human being in Tyson Fury, it's going to be interesting to see how long he holds on to this, how long he can ride this wave.
Yeah.
Right. Because one of the problems with being 270 pounds is that's very difficult to sustain on any type of professional athlete.
Right.
Very difficult to sustain. So we'll see what happens, because I think that Deontay Wilder got all the way exposed because he got outboxed. He got
100%,
outboxed.
100%.
He got beat the fuck up. Did you see the blood pouring? Did you see Tyson Fury licking his blood? He told at the press conference, "I want to taste this blood," and then he's licking his neck. I was like, savagery.
Well, he's a gypsy.
What? Okay, hey man, hey. I don't know shit about gypsy shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know shit about that shit.
Some other shit.
Yeah, when you say he's a gypsy, now like you might as well say some
Fury.
shit in Egyptian. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that means.
All
right.
Yeah, gypsies on some
weird shit.
They some snaky.
That was some weird shit though. That was some weird shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, son? That's human blood.
So listen, I'm out the other night. Mm-hmm. I went to dinner with some friends, and I was driving home, and I got pulled over.
Oh shit! Word?
Yeah. And the cop pulls me over. One Latin cop, one white cop, and he said, "You know why I pulled you over?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't know."
What car were you driving?
Charger.
Okay.
I was like, "I don't know why you pulled me over."
Because your car is loud as fuck.
Can I fucking do my story?
I'm just wanting everybody to know that you have the loudest Charger on earth.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. It sounds like Godzilla
stock.
walking down the street.
It's stock.
No, stock.
Okay, so I said, "I don't know why you pulled me over." He said, "You have no front license plate and your windows are tinted." And I was like, "Well, I don't know how you saw my front license plate. You were behind me."
And you said some smart shit.
Yeah.
See, that's
and hold on.
Difference
and
between
he said,
me and
"Well,
you."
we were traveling the other way, and we saw you, and so we turned around and followed you." And I was like, "Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
What do you need from me?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Just driver, license and registration." And so I'm like, "Can I get out of my glove box?" And
shit.
He goes, "Yeah." And so I opened the glove box.
Here we go.
And on top, there's an illegal knife like this big.
Yeah,
but it's in the holster, right?
It doesn't fucking matter. We got the 4-inch rule in California.
And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that was in there. I'm sorry. And I go, you want to grab it or what you want me to do with it? And he goes, just put it on the dash. And I'm like,
shit.
All right, cool. I go, do you want to hold it? Or he goes, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And so I'm rummaging and I'm finding the registration and I go, here you go. Here's my license. And he goes, all right, cool. Just sit tight for a second. And then his partner goes, do you have any other weapons in the car? And I go, I don't have any weapons.
No.
Oh, I mean, outside the knife, you mean?
Oh,
and then I was like, fuck, do I have my gun in the trunk?
Did you have your gun in the trunk?
I don't think so. So I do have times where I have my firearm in the car. And it's usually in my bag.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, I don't think so. And the cop looks at me and goes, the fuck you mean you don't think so? Is there another weapon? And I go, well, sir, I do tactical training. And so I have a weapon, but I don't think it's in the car. I think it took it out after the range.
Right.
And he'll always throw the range in there because if I'm either going to or coming from, they won't say shit. Right.
Exactly.
And it's in the trunk and it's in the bag. So it's not like it's,
and it's not, would it have been loaded?
It would have been loaded.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're all the way fucked. You're like
it's fucking misdemeanor.
All right, okay. See, yeah, it's a misdemeanor with you sitting in the car, but it's a misdemeanor with my face on the fucking sidewalk. That's the difference.
So he asked if I had it. I said, I don't believe that I do. And I said, but if you want to check the trunk, go ahead. My shit's all legit.
Yeah.
And he goes, do you have your license, your firearm license? And I said, I don't have it with me because I don't think I have my gun.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, cool. And he goes, registration, and I gave it to him. And then he goes, your proof of insurance. Of course, shit is Geico, right? So I'm like trying to find the shit. Why is it it's not coming up on my phone at that moment? And then the other cop goes he goes, well, who's your insurance? And I go, Geico. And he goes, that's good enough.
Oh, shit.
And so they gave me just a warning, no ticket.
What?
No nothing. I do love my white privilege every once in a while.
What the fuck? Look, okay, well, I see your weaponry ticket, and I'll raise you a fucking cell phone ticket I got while I was minding my fucking business on the 110, right?
But were you on the cell phone?
I was on the cell phone. He got me.
See?
I was on the cell phone.
You can't argue if they give you a legitimate ticket.
No. But he couldn't let the brother go with warning. Look, man, I think the difference is my I'm sitting there and I have my hands on the steering wheels where he can see them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, excuse me, officer, do you mind if I open my glove box? I'm gonna move really. I literally. Do you mind if I open my glove box and get my registration?
And I'm sure he was
because
cool,
I'm not trying to be on a body cam footage.
But I'm sure he was
teacher
cool.
Get shot. He was cool as fuck. But I mean, I was like, oh man,
I moved the same way. I was like, here's my license.
Oh, okay, cool.
I feel the same way. I feel black as hell when they pull me over. Good. And if a 40-plus-year-old white dude is afraid when you get pulled over, then
yeah, man. Yeah. Once again, we go back to that thing about if the police officers were like a little bit better at public, like if we knew these guys.
These guys were great.
Okay, cool.
And I said,
they're
listen,
professional.
They were like, hey, thanks for being patient. And I said, listen, no problem.
Right.
I said, you guys had a legitimate stop. I can't really say nothing about it. He's like, you know these windows. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like,
I'm not changing that shit, motherfucker. I like my windows. That's what I was
like, I appreciate you guys being cool. And he goes, we appreciate you cooperating. You know what I mean? Well, what am I going to do? Like cross my arms?
Yeah, no, I was cool. My cop was like, here you go. It's $125 for being on the phone. I was like,
I got you. But they got a gang of my money in the past.
True.
Because I've had some felonious activities.
I save money on my insurance
another conversation.
when I'm on the bike by not stopping for the motherfuckers on the freeway. Fuck them.
That's how I do it.
Yeah,
not no more though.
What?
So listen, I know we have to wrap things up because we're running short on time. We did not get time to get to our news segment, but we're going to give them a little drop on the news segment. So we are going to be doing Kip's
Tinder adventures.
Yes.
I'm looking for love, ladies.
Kip is a seemingly heterosexual man.
Seemingly heterosexual?
Yeah, seemingly. I don't know. I'm assuming.
Damn it.
Did you check all on the box, or
check
is
all?
It just women?
All.
I don't know. I'm asking.
You check women.
I know what I check. I'm asking what you check.
I check. D is trying to play me, y'all.
Are you all inclusive?
Hey, you know what? It's 2020. Like, you can think whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But I'm all the way
hetero.
Yes.
Okay, so all you had to say was I just checked the women box. That's fine. So this is Kip's Tinder adventures. We will be talking about this. We'll be doing weekly installments.
Yes.
And we will be going over the conversations and how he handled each one of the interactions. In detail. We might even figure out a way to get it up here.
Don't worry, ladies. I'll blur out your names.
Maybe.
You know, I got a little action.
Unless you were a bitch.
Unless you a bitch. I'm going to let everybody know.
If you're a bitch, we're putting you on blast.
This bitch is a bitch.
Yeah.
No.
Tinder bitches.
Tinder bitches?
Not tender. Tinder.
Not tender. Tinder bitches.
Tinder bitches.
Black History Month. It is the end. Love some black people.
Listen, where can they find us on let me try that again.
Yeah.
Listen, Kip, where can they find our show?
Facebook, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify. IGTV.
Did you say iTunes already?
iTunes. We on motherfucking iTunes too.
Yeah.
I think.
Are we on iTunes now? Coming soon. There's a little icon right there. It says coming soon to iTunes. Thank you guys for joining us. Leave all of your comments below. If you have a show idea that you want us to talk about, we might consider it if you attach a little bit of money to that.
Press that heart. It don't cost you nothing. Just hit it helps the show out. Press the fucking heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell somebody.
We appreciate you guys. Love.